The only thing about that, you talking about Social Security disability?
Disability period. I don't know the Social Security.
Right, yeah, Social Security disability.
That's the
Yeah. So in California, the odds will be better than most other places. So why not apply? I doubt it. I don't know you 16.
I do with it.
But I'm also
But
disabled.
I do.
no, it doesn't matter what a doctor what a
do.
doctor says is I want for Social Security disability. What a doctor calls disabled, what Social Security calls disabled.
And what about what about the people who work for the state?
So California state disability is different.
No, I'm saying the state said all of this.
Right, it still doesn't matter. It still doesn't matter. Their definition of disability is still different. Right. So especially because everybody doesn't have state disability, so that's just in North California.
No, I'm talking about California.
Right. So what I'm saying, their rules are still different from Social Security.
But then maybe I ain't talking about Social Security. I'm talking about disability. I could get wrong with.
Well, if you say SSDI, that's
you made me say that.
Okay, so if that's what he's talking about.
I'm talking about separate. He talking about Social Security. Well, he did say disability. No, he did say disability was more Social Security.
Right. So what I'm saying is, why not
get it?
Why not apply? Because all they can do is say no. So let them tell you no instead of you. And what I was about to say is, what's going to make it difficult for you is that you have a college degree, which maybe you mentioned or not, which because I don't know how they do. You have a college degree, and you would need to say this would help you. You would need to say that your job.
I don't know his name,
are more
but it's
physical
like
than what they
the
have.
person.
Like what do you do?
The last time I had a disability period.
How do you want to tell it?
Well, let me tell you about disability.
I think I know.
If I do too much,
this right
here collapses and I can't do
but I don't.
So you would need to.
Oh, wait a minute. I can exactly for a period.
They gonna look at medical records and get another doctor.
Oh, it's
none of that will matter.
What is it?
California is the most lax, so I'll say that.
This is
So because my is Georgia, disability, Social Security disability, and SSI. Georgia is different. That's my perspective framework. You would need to say, and this is something they couldn't prove, that your past job is where you had to lift like 50 pounds often. Like that's the main job.
That was my eat
20
good
that
stuff
was my,
for you.
what's that called?
And this is
workman's comp when they give you
is not mental health and candy and
restricted.
I had that and I wasn't supposed to be, but the lady.
So don't mention that. You want to say your job that you did and what you had is that one where you were lifting often. That 50 pounds. At least, just say you were on your feet all day and you had to lift.
So they did accommodate and get me a desk that I could raise up because I couldn't sit down all day. I had to stand up. But don't say it that I had to. Because sitting down is what hurt me.
Yeah, they don't connect it.
No, I'm saying to say I had to stand up.
Yeah, so then
I felt better.
So they can say you can do a job standing up.
So that's what I'm saying.
Because you got a college degree. That college degree makes it difficult.
Well, I can always say I'm traumatized.
You can't though. You can, because they're gonna ask.
You might San Francisco's easier. Talking to people.
It's not San Francisco. It's
California. I know hella people that getting paid because they traumatized.
Yeah, but you don't know about if they're getting Social Security disability. You don't know what kind of money because people always say, "Oh, my child got it because of this." You don't know why because we don't really tell them why. Let's say somebody comes and they say, "Oh, I have a cancer." When we find out with the medical records, they actually have brain cancer. We can't say, "Oh, you got brain cancer." We can't do that. All we can say is, "You need to go to your doctor." And then we prove. Then they out here telling everybody, "I got it because I had headaches." Yeah, and let's say that they won't see that. Because people don't, because they don't even read their mail.
I remember Vanessa had a file. Vanessa Walker a long time ago. They denied citizenship. Then they finally approved on the third or fourth time. She got hell out there. Yeah. So I know you have your job. You said y'all denied the first time.
Pretty much. And denied the second time. And how you get it that final time is because you got to ask for court. You got to take it to the court and let an administrative law judge see. All I'm saying is to make it, if you say you had a sedentary job or a light job, you're not going to get it because you got a college degree. They're going to say, oh, well, you can do other work. So that job piece is so important because you have a college degree.
I had to live stuff a lot.
Yeah, just say you had it because they can't really.
But don't they check you out?
They don't know what you did and how your job looked at where you were. They don't know what you did. And no, we don't check. And no, we don't. I don't know what they do in California. In Georgia, we did check. We look at what people wrote down and we went with what they said.
On my workers' comp, it says light duty. I can't think of the word, but that's what it is. I wasn't supposed to lift stuff.
See, that's the thing. Light duty. Again, I would still apply because all I can do is say no and apply.
My favorite.
I mean,
I replayed it in the existential experience of 3 months playing for Social Security. But he said, I'll send you his name, but he said,
we got doctor's notes all the time saying somebody was disabled. They don't know what Social Security disability is. They know what their definition of disability is.
Now I'm trying to think of who I see like once a year or two. What is this lady? Medical evaluator. I see a medical evaluator.
Actually, that's what I'm trying to do. What they used to do in Georgia.
I love these parts when you have to.
I'm trying to do it. I need to do it. I want to do it before the 31st. Have her be a medical consultant.
It's the person who act like the girl is.
Passes off her house.
I don't know.
Wait a minute, say again.
Start her being a medical consultant.
It's
the person who act like a girl.
But still, start
yeah,
her business.
to
She
catch
could be my consultant. Yeah, would that be against me because I have my own business?
I'm thinking about
not to my disability. Did y'all count any of that? I know
I don't know about the financial piece. I have no idea.
Like if you, I know again from that man, and I asked ChatGPT too. Let's say you make a certain amount of money. After you make that next amount, well, one person said every $3 you make, they keep one, and the other one said every $2 they keep one. I just know. I just know until you 70.
I do know you can make a certain amount of
Mama
money.
can make whatever she makes.
Right. I know you can make a certain amount of money, and I have no idea what that amount is.
ChatGPT told me. But anyway, Mama, you have any questions about Kwanzaa before you make a bed?
Shantea, you have any more questions about Kwanzaa?
I have a follow-up book for you to take with you, okay?
She liked books. She liked them. I also, and this, since you're here, it was something, speaking of YouTube, and I didn't finish watching it, so I'm really not exactly sure how it would work. But it was saying, because the amount of money that's owed on the house.
This house?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense. This house specific. It doesn't make sense to me because you've been paying on it.
She bought that $400,000. She owed $400,000. Give or take. But that's predatory loan.
That's my point, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, how does she been paying on, because she bought the house in 2003. So you've been paying on for 21 years and you still owe the exact same much. So I was gonna call and ask them about that, like, how's that? Because I was gonna make that sound like predatory loan. But I was gonna tell them when I said it, like, ain't this illegal or something? Anyway,
elder abuse illegal.
Right. So anyway though,
and she can't get out of it because she don't have enough income. That's some BS. She can pay it, but she can't.
Right. So I was gonna ask them about that. So what I was watching, they was talking about equity line of credit. So with the $400,000, I'm almost sure this house will at least be worth $900,000, right? So you can get an equity line of credit of 80%.
Now I thought you had to still have income for that.
So that's the piece. I don't know because I didn't finish watching.
I don't think that's right. I think it's right.
They go.
Because
when I did it with my house, all you need to do was have the value of your house. And I'm thinking, let me say this: Trump is coming. We gonna be able to do it without that income. Trump's coming. He gonna make stuff. He gonna take away these regulations. So it's gonna allow even us. So probably can't do it now. This might be something in a year or two. Anyway, doing an equity line of credit, so you will get 80% of 900,000. So that's what, 600?
Close.
600. Take 400, pay that mortgage off. So pay your mortgage off, you're out of that predatory loan, and you have an equity line of credit, so you still got to pay that. However, whatever you pay on that, That's money back. So if you paying $3,000 a month or whatever, let's say the mortgage is the same, it'll be the same. You paying $3,700. That means by the end of the first year, you'll have $36,000. That apartment we talking about getting in Kentucky, 2 years we'll have. So in 2 years, that'll knock off this predatory loan and paying the mortgage still. You'll have money to go get an apartment.
And you might have to wait 2 years to get an apartment.
Huh?
If you have that other money.
No, this
Really
is
good, really good.
trust. Wait a minute, what do you mean?
So you pay that $400, you still have $200,000. Apartments in Louisville gonna be way cheaper.
I wasn't saying to use that money.
I'm saying you probably
You
could.
could. I wasn't
And then
saying
that's
saying
income.
that. I wasn't even
I'm
saying
biting
that.
off
I
what
was
you
just saying
said.
that. You could, but I wasn't even saying thinking that. I was thinking leave that money in there, so just in case.
What you mean this house is in a trust?
And Kenny Anderson called me and said, hold on, said, he was mad. Well, he called me because he said he heard I was sick, blah, blah, blah. He said, how cheap houses are right now when they giving away right now.
Right. So that's what I was thinking about the equity line of credit, because I was like, and with the interest rate is like 6.5%, so that's still high considering. So I was like, an equity line of credit might be 7.5. So even though that's a lot, still as you pay that down, you're actually paying it down instead of whatever this wormhole this house is in.
Trust is the legal status when you put your property in, and it's harder for the government to attach it. For example, if you die, let's just say without a will, or even maybe you go to probate, but if you have your stuff in trust, you don't go to probate. And probate is court, where they basically take a lot of the equity, a lot of the money, a lot of the property.
And remember when you was talking about Medicare or whatever, was saying they go to the million house, they can't do it.
It protects you from different, like
They can't
be like
list
me.
the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not an option for them. So yeah, I was gonna finish watching that thing. Oh yeah, this is some part I did see. They said go to a local bank or a credit union to get the equity line of credit. So if you don't have, because I have on the San Francisco Federal and my tip San Mateo, so go open a credit union with somebody. So when it's time, we can go to a credit union. And we'll have a relationship with them.
Oh my god.
What's your name? My name's Holly. How you doing?
Do you know what Gyon is?
I was just telling somebody that I was talking to my friend Lorraine today. YCD had this money they wasn't giving to black folk. Period. So Mexicans come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. And I was like, Lorraine, because it was a black dude, the first one, and everybody else in that room was Mexican. It was a Latino task force. So I went to him, I was like,
Case and an S
he looked it up.
in my lock screen.
All the boxes he said is you were food insecure.
Is that it?
I swear, that's all you have to say. You got gift cards, you got all kinds of stuff, right? So I told my friend Ryan, I said, but if I get no some relationship with that dude, because what he did, he shook me first. He said, so I took mom over there for, I don't know what the hell they supposed to do. They told me to go across the street. Housing was across the street. I go over there. They not knocking on the door. A lady's friend came and they opened the door. Let's do a call. So she's like, no, you gotta go across the street. So I went across the street.
The video with me on there.
So
this is what she
you gotta know what to put. You gotta know how to beg.
You got video with her?
But all you have to do is say you were food insecure. And they give it to you.
You know what? I ain't mad if he deports them all. That's one thing Terrence pointed out to me. He's like, every time they really do have a job. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, think about it. He said, think about when you driving past construction workers. It used to be us. Now it's all McDonald's. It is all Mexicans now. Oh, I ain't seen black construction workers in I don't know how long. Send them about a year.
I got this.
They are taking black jobs. We got mad, but he was telling the truth.
They also getting over social programs and housing. That's what San Francisco black people doing whatever they can't get them. So I'm on a whole lot of different political, text came and they're like, oh, we got this and that, and we got to protect our immigrants' rights.
So
Let's
that's
Trump
right.
come in, woo, 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 woo. And I said back, so what you gonna do for black people? You think I got a response? Not even a, well, now that you ask, not even a computer response. I'm like, oh, did they just break up with me? And I got a chain of stuff they always talking about, but it was that last one that wanted me to really care about these immigrants. Okay, so what we gonna do about black folks then? Crickets, even to this day. Oh my
So
God.
I'll be following up.
Okay.
As per my last email,
No, it was
the
a text.
oh,
Text. It was an automated text. You know, they'll ask you 0 to 10, how was your thing?
yeah,
And he'd be like, great, well, tell us more. 1, 2, 3. Boom. And it goes back and forth.
Ah,
So this one was like, I said, what about black folks? That did not
TRNGE.
register.
they did not
And my friend was saying today, my friend Lorraine, she was like, she works for Waymo.
GUE.
And they tried
have
to
you
fire
been
her.
doing it yet?
Yes. I put it on
I thought you were
Facebook.
supposed to.
So, I
Yeah,
think it was
supposed to
Speaking
right.
for Last or whatever, men speaking,
Yeah, supposed to
which
right.
is lady
Oh, no, I
Nancy's, she's selling
I
ceramics
thought you were supposed to write
in the
it down.
mission.
Huh?
And we had parked around the
I
corner, and
said
then
I
my friend
thought you were
Terry
supposed to write it
had
down.
came with her husband, and then we walked a little bit the other
You
direction to the Japanese
Oh, what
restaurant.
do you want me to write
So on the
down?
way back,
No,
they
you don't
like
have
they was
to. I
calling
just said
the thing, so
I
we
thought,
rode it to where
like,
my
I
car,
was
a block
supposed to
from my
write it
car
down.
was, but where they picked us up. And I was like, oh, we down the block, and basically the door was open, get the hell out. So I said, woo.
Why use that instead of Lyft? I'm curious.
Oh, the white people.
Well,
No, I wonder, do you know why they do?
That
I'm just curious.
That
I'm like, is it cheaper? Is it more expensive? Is it just do they feel more secure? They don't want to be around people.
So this is what I said when I got out the car. I said, no, I said, woo.
Does it speak to you at all? Like,
It didn't speak at all. But I don't say it came because I guess my feeling right. I think it came. But I said, just the general, I was like, thank you, car. Thanks for the ride. And I'm gonna go home. What is it you take for the vapors? And Carrie's like, what is the vapors? But by then I got the car, so I was looking at it again. And I texted her and I looked it up. I told her, I said, well, the vapors is like the mistress of the plantation. When she don't get her way, she can pass out. And then Carrie's like, oh, I think I had the vapors last week. But then I also looked it up, and the definition was basically hysterical fumes coming from the uterus. I'm telling you what it said, the vapors. But I knew I didn't have nothing at home for it. I knew when I got that car and I went home, I needed something for the vapors. And I took a picture of it because Pierre told me him and his wife had rode it before. And he was fine when he don't see the car driving. But I'm sitting right here videoing.
right.
Wait, look at my Facebook.
Never mind.
I was like,
I said never mind.
woo! It's like last time. Vapors.
We were talking about that. I was like, yeah.
Smooth, right? But they drive crazy.
I didn't even notice that. They be actually, as I was at this place that's really crowded around Christmas, called the Grove, in LA. It was so much traffic, people driving so crazy at the stop. Like it was too much for the sensors, and it was like I just gotta wait.
This thing.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
Stop signs now.
No.
You want me to
Yes. One day, one was behind me. I turned on off of Valencia onto.
Are you talking about?
Yeah. I turned onto Market onto Franklin. And it was, here's the 2 lanes.
Why are you posting on Stephen's song?
Because I saw that song. I like that song.
Which song is it?
Look at it. And I made you there. And I thought,
Oh yeah, I know that song.
Even when I close my
eyes. It's a whole bunch of other stuff.
I was rocking out. You ain't never see nobody rock out. Excuse me. You've been around white people. That ain't how you rock out. Was it too soon? I was rocking out.
Where is it?
Keep going. You know I text a lot.
Why don't you do a YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, it's too hard. Keep going.
That's extra money. This?
Yep, that one. Oh no. You went too far back. Oh, wait a minute though. Now we got the bag. This is like a party bus. Look how big that is.
That's
like, yeah.
I was telling somebody because we were talking about it. He's like, we ain't gonna do it. I said, 5 years, that's all they gonna have. I said, when they have the robots that's walking on 2 legs, that's gonna be in 10 years.
Well, they already teaching them karate and shit. That's so stupid to me. Like,
I ain't seen
when
that.
they beat our ASS,
That's crazy.
I don't remember. Click 3 or 4 times.
Maybe you didn't post it.
I did. I don't know what happened. Because
Girl, you gonna have Facebook thinking I be on it like that.
You know what it say?
Then they gonna start sending me emails.
I never got email from Facebook.
That's because you be on it. I don't mess with them. So they be like, oh,
Okay.
so it's no
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
trying to get me to come back on.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't see
This
because
my boyfriend. He has
You
doing
need
stuff
to
like
read it
this.
to your mom too.
Huh?
You need to read it to your mom.
This I really can't
Okay,
breathe all the time. I
baby,
have
I probably
feedback
won't
or whatever, and I can do this like 2 or 3 times and I can breathe.
That's it.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
Or he beats this, he beats this. And nah, he beats. Tap would be nice. I tap. Even though I may be stressed, I know everything will be okay in the morning. Even though I may be stressed, I know everything will be okay in the morning. Even though that's tapping
I
like this,
smile.
like this.
I asked mom if she gonna go to the old folks day center, and she said yeah.
50 million times I used to try
Can
to
you
get it
read
on. I
this
still
to me?
am. I still do. I have
Can
a
you read
ball.
this to me?
I do crochet.
I was looking. I'm old enough to go to the one down the street from my house.
And they do arts and crafts.
Well, you see, I got her in the chair. Had to get her to put the robe on. Still couldn't do the hair though. She wasn't feeling the hair. What am I? Look at it.
No, you cut off
So,
and run
yeah,
in my
I just
phone.
want to.
Wait, what?
So run in her closet book in my phone. It's in my phone.
Little best
Oh.
right ever.
You didn't post it.
I don't know. I would say I did. Maybe you don't get everything.
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, paying off this mortgage and getting a different kind of loan because it's predatory. Your loan, you've been paying 20 years, you should still not owe 20 the same
What
amount.
does this say?
Your mortgage hasn't decreased at all.
Love you.
That don't make sense.
Love you.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Huh?
So,
Love you too.
So I'm paying a lot of interest.
yes, clearly, that's all you pay. So, but after 20 years, again, if your house is supposed to be paid off in 30 years, I don't know how that's possible because it hasn't decreased at all. So, I got to figure out who to call about predatory loans to complain to because this can't be right. Who do you call regarding predatory loans for houses? Oh, it's a whole bunch of places to call. Okay, well, we can do the and you owe too. Okay, it's a whole bunch of places to contact.
There's a lot of people in your class.
Yeah, it's 26.
26.
Yep. I mean, and it ain't even like we can count off the taxes and interest because don't nobody claim the house.
What you mean nobody claim the house?
Because I think you gotta be in somebody. I'm gonna ask if somebody can do it. Consider it. It's in a trust. And it's not in anybody's name. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask my friend.
Yeah.
Are you left in the shop?
You gonna break her neck. That's what she told me.
Oh, back to what you love. People may one day pay for it. I get paid to do this. So here you go. I love talking about Kwanzaa, and somebody really paid me to talk about Kwanzaa. I like pour libations. I get paid for pouring water and plants. So learn something you like.
I said, oh.
See, it's
Oh,
right
she
here.
turned off
December
the-
15th. I don't know why I didn't show up on yours. No, that's
That
the
was
other
it.
one.
She turned off the light. Shall we turn on the light for her? Cause she's trying to go to bed.
I don't know if anybody cleaned it up in
She
time.
go to the bathroom in my room.
Oh, go in here. Go in mama's. Cause is that one clean, Sean?
Sean. Held it in. Let's see.
You gotta go pick up all that trash on the floor. The trash that you have on the floor. In the room where you sleep. Get you a plastic bag and throw that stuff away. Take that big seat off. Don't sit your booty on it.
That's good.
Sean, will you go turn on the light for her, please?
What's that thing you take when you have the vapors? It's at the end of the block, driver.
Did it take you to the end of the block?
This will be out here.
How did it know to drop you off there?
That's where it picked us up, so they probably told it to drop us off where they picked us up. Carrie and them ordered it.
It's out.
The light is out in your bathroom?
Yeah, what it like? That's what it says.
Ain't that worse?
What upstairs look like?
It's not.
His might not be bad. I'm just saying I can't assume it's not good.
Since
But you
when?
go up there too. He be upstairs and downstairs. So.
That's what I was like. Why is he down here at all?
He be upstairs and downstairs. Can't say you take this stuff. I don't know.
You should have left him upstairs for him.
But anyway, it was an experience, and I was watching it the whole time. And then I knew when I got out, I was gonna have the vapors and I needed something. I was okay though.
Like the vapors. What's the vapors?
Yeah, when I got the car to answer, but then I did text and I was like, I'm a Southern Belle at heart. In the old movies, when faced with problems, the mistress of the plantation could faint on demand, as an example. But this is what this one said. This is cold-blooded. Women who are about to faint. Now, anyway, what does I have the vapors mean? Women who are about to faint. To get the vapors is an old-fashioned phrase that typically refers to a woman who is about to faint or feels as though she might faint. The vapors is a physical and mental condition of the 18th and 19th century attributed to women. Symptoms include dizziness, fainting, and mood instability. The condition, I can't see. The condition was thought to be caused by vapors emanating from the uterus.
So stinky coochie. That's what I hear.
I hear it's like hysteria, like
It is.
they would put you in a crazy folks home because Freud said women were hysterical. But yeah, so I had the vapors. Oh Lord, I took it good though. I was like,
There's probably no toilet paper up there too. I just hold my pee till I gotta go.
I wonder why she couldn't turn the light on.
they said it's out. All right, see y'all later. All right. Go back and hang out with turtles.
Let me go see.
Well, here you could, I say, take some toilet tissue.
The light is out, Sean. Hit that thing. Hit the wall. I mean, you know that rod about this size that's running from it. Hit it, and it should come on.
See you later.
It did not. It didn't yet.
You have to do what?
What? We know I had to eat today. I had to do this daggone cookie.
What you looking for?
Tomatoes.
And what's looking for this summer?
I eat all of it.
Huh?